Hello and welcome to another episode of Tander Chats. You're with me, James, and I'm with the usual Tanders, Jed and Rico. How are you guys?
Rico.
Thank you, James.
Wala.
Bagay sa arms.
Walang narorol. Hello.
Sarap sabihin eh. So yun nga, our topic for today is the reactions naman of all the virtual shows or the virtual presentations that happened over the week, which was supposed to be E3 week, pero ayun, dahil sa mga sakit-sakit at mga protest, na-cancel na. So yung pag-uusapan natin today, no, we picked a few of the shows, not all of the shows. I think yung wala lang dito yung Guerrilla Collective, because it was a span of 3 to 4 days yata. Sobrang dami.
Yeah.
Oh, so I opted out to not add it to our discussion for today. And just another disclaimer, the games that we are going to talk about are the games that we are personally interested in. So we might skip some titles.
I should mention pala na I caught the end of one of those Guerrilla Collective streams. Meron akong dalawa na gusto i-mention. Mamaya na lang.
Ayan, sige.
Yeah.
Nice. Covered tayo lahat. Ayan, and we will also not be talking about what we've been playing for the week dahil ang sobrang daming games na nakalista sa ating document na baka for the sake of my sanity for editing, ayan, iklian na lang natin ng konti. So, sige, let's start with the one that kicked it off. I think it was the PS5 reveal.
Yeah.
Which was delayed. Well, all the shows pala were delayed, no? But
it was
I think
the first one to be delayed.
Tama. So,
totoo ba na it became like the biggest streamed event of all time or something?
What?
Talaga?
Hindi ako naniniwala. I don't know.
Hindi yata. Ewan ko lang, Pero yan. What do you guys think about... Let's talk about the hardware first and foremost. What do you guys think about it?
Parang cool siya, SSD. Fast loading. Pag nag-fast travel ka raw dun sa the New Horizon game, parang whoop, nandun ka na. No more loading.
Dahil sa SSD.
Saka specialized din daw yung SSD niya, so mas mabilis daw kayo sa PC games.
Market.
They have this whole drama nga about that na si
Linus Tech.
Si Linus Tech Tips. Like, may apology video pa siya. Kasi I think he tried to debunk what they said na the PS5 is more powerful.
Si Epic Games CEO kasi talked about the power of the PS5 dahil sa SSD niya. Tapos si Linus parang called him out on it na yun nga. And then after he analyzed the whole thing, nag-post siya ng apology video to Tim Sweeney. Tim Sweeney.
Kasi totoo?
Di ko alam. I haven't watched anything related to that.
Okay. I don't want to get into conspiracy theories. Pero parang may kumausap sa kanya Kasi bigla na lang may apology video na siya. Nandun sa video description niya, meron na siyang affiliate link to the Epic Games Store.
Sus! Pera lang pala to Pucha.
One thing Linus is good at is raising money. So I wouldn't be surprised kung totoo yan.
Sige, okay. Whatever, Linus. Sorry pero I personally couldn't watch his videos dahil sa boses niya.
It's his voice Yeah, agree kami.
Nakakainis I mean, sorry, yung content siguro maganda nga, pero I'll take your word for it na lang. Hindi ko talaga kaya yung boses niya.
Ito lang, mas malalim yung boses ng asawa niya kaysa kanya.
Wow.
Okay.
Grabe. Imagine having to live in their household, no? Tatay at nanay mo, ganyan magsalita.
Tataasan ng boses. Patay.
Anyways.
Sorry. Off tangent.
Pero, ayan na nga. That you have the hardware. But, I want your thoughts then, guys, on the design. The white and black. But mostly
niya. Ako, hindi yung looks yung size.
It looks big, no?
Ang laki niya, parang, di ba they compared the sizes to the previous one? I think it's even bigger than the original PS3.
Sobrang laki nun. Ang
I think,
bigat nun.
nagpalapad dahil sa weird flaps thing on the side.
Yung sungay ni Cell.
Yung ganun, diba? Yung parang hat na ewan.
Yeah, yung pop collar.
Yan, tama, the pop collar. Weird.
What a weird design.
And it's all white. Yun lang yung yung puti eh.
Oo nga, and they showed that there was an all-black version. Pero parang, pasundot-sundot lang.
Para
meron
iba
pala.
daw. Para iba daw kasi.
Oo. But why was that not the main version that they were showing? Or hindi
They
ba
want
pinakita katabi ng white?
Baka kasi ang dami, you have two versions kasi, this digital only and then the one with the disc drive.
Sa bagay, no, na parang afterthought, kinabit lang.
Oo nga. Tapos baka kasi yung controller na pinakita nila first was the white one na. So
could be.
Matching.
Matching
na.
Tama.
Yung, ano ba, DualSense 4 na ba yung pangalan niya?
I forget nga why it's called that eh. I think it's
Why not DualSense 5? Di ba usually it follows the progression of the...
Wait, ano? Is it called the DualSense 4?
Well, I might be mistaken, pero parang yun ang narinig ko eh, the DualSense 4.
Makes no
DualSense
sense.
4, parang, isn't it just called DualSense?
Sorry, baka dual... Okay. Sorry.
DualSense pala. Okay.
DualSense. Why is it called DualSense? Because of the haptic feedback ba?
Yata eh. I think it's the haptic feedback eh.
Medyo nag-zone out ako during that. May part kasi, di ba, they were talking about the hardware. Yun, medyo nag-zone out na ako dun.
Yun nga yata yung bago. May haptic feedback.
I see.
So
it's basic.
Sasampaling ka sa mukha ng controller.
Ganun. Sige. Pag nabaril ka, mababaril ka din ng controller.
Tama.
So wait, panglaban ba to sa HD Rumble ni Nintendo?
Maybe?
I mean, ako honestly, Nintendo, yung success ni Nintendo, sorry Jed, yung success ni Nintendo, parang they were able to differentiate themselves from the others na they're not really competitors anymore. May sarili silang niche compared to these two guys who are always fighting each other.
Yeah, definitely.
Oo nga. I'm not sure how big of a thing this is going to be. Yung haptic, may rumble na naman. What's gonna be so different about this? And this, yung balak na nila, it's like an HD rumble deal na sobrang subtle niya. No? Saka, is it something you feel in the triggers and in the analog sticks?
Nga, that wasn't made clear din eh.
Hindi ako sure. Kung sa trigger, baka cool yan.
Nga.
Baka kailangan din pag if you tip the controller to one side even more, lalakas yung turn mo. Baka yun yung DualSense. Kaya may DualSense nga naman, no?
Oo nga naman. Nonsense lang. Nonsense ang naririnig ko. Tsaka may rin siya, may built-in mic na yata. Into the... Hindi, ang ingay nun pag naglalaro ka, tapos di ka pa naka-headphone, lahat na nang lumalabas sa TV mo.
Lahat tumutunog.
Oo. Hassle kaya yun. Nonsense talaga. Sige. Sure, fine.
Ultimate.
Sige. Let's talk about the games naman. Tama na yung hardware. Puro nonsense eh. Yung unang linista ko, si Spider-Man, no? Miles Morales. It's not Spider-Man 2, no? It's Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Apparently not. Akala natin, sequel siya, pero hindi daw
hindi pala. So, tsaka parang napansin ko rin na, during the presentation, no? Sila lang yata hindi nag-speech na were about all that's happening and stuff. Parang diretso games na sila, no?
Wala nga.
So I think this was a nod, parang sadya to na a nod to the Black Lives Movement na they showed Miles Morales first. Because of his race, no?
Possibly.
Mixed African-American Hispanic siya, di ba?
So I think that was a good nod. I'd appreciate that more than all the other shows having to have that speech na these are all, to recognize what's happening.
Organic siya, in other words. Mas gusto ko yun, organic.
Oo nga. So, hindi ko alam kung sadya o hindi. But, either way, kudos na lang to Sony. But, yun, about the game, just like the initial reveal of the first Spider-Man game, wala yata masyadong pinakitang gameplay.
Wala nga.
It's more of the same.
I haven't played the first game, to be honest. I don't have a PS4. Pero I heard, I mean, if it's like the first game, I'm sure it'll do very well. Kasi apparently the original was really great.
Yeah.
Maganda.
Oh, it's one of the games on my PS4 na parang ni 90 something % ko yung completion. yung mga achievements.
Yun engaging.
For me, ganun ko, na-enjoy ko talaga yung game.
It's one of the rare times, yung Spider-Man was one of the rare times na nag-deliver talaga yung game after you saw the trailer. Lahat naman tayo, parang when we saw the original trailer for the Spider-Man game, woo! Di naman ganyan.
Oo nga. I had
pre-rendered, pre-animated, but it was really good. It really looked like the trailer.
You're right. Galing eh. Parang everything about the game. I mean, to gush about the first game. Ang daming... They did a lot of things right. Na the story was really good. The action, the combat was... it was okay. It wasn't not that bad. Pero pwede na. Medyo parang Batman style na mas mabilis. And you have to use lots of gadgets. And then the most important part was the swinging, no? I think they really nailed the swinging.
Kuha talaga. Really nice.
Movement and swinging. Galing. Tsaka yan, kung Marvel fan ka nga din, no? Ang daming mga references to the other Marvel properties. And even Spider-Man stuff as well.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Well, nagtaka nga ako, no? When they showed this trailer because... But I'm not going to talk about the ending of Spider-Man PS4. But it kind of set up so many things eh. Napaisip lang ako na why just show Miles Morales in that case? And yun nga, it turns out it's not really the sequel to the original game. So a lot of those plot threads siguro are not going to get picked up again until the real Spider-Man 2 comes out.
Yeah.
I mean,
maganda.
Yeah.
Sorry, just to add lang, dun sa DLC, kasi I finished din the DLCs. All DLCs.
Oh yeah, ayun, hindi ko pala alam yung DLC.
Ayun, may mga pasingit-singit na parts about Miles Morales din eh. Parang nangungulit siya, parang, Peter, when are you gonna train me? When are we gonna go on patrol or whatever? Tapos parang for each DLC, nagpo-progress na rin siya na una, basics ka muna. Tapos pangalawa, sige, ito, mag-aral ka din ng math. Tapos ba't ko pa kailangan alam ng mag-math or trigonometry just to do crime fighting? Tapos parang nagbato ng scenario si Peter Parker parang, paano na kung itong angle yung nahuhulog ng isang bar, tapos anong gagawin mo? Tapos yan, nerd din tong si Miles Morales, sumagot din sa trigonometry. Tapos, ayun, that's why you need trigonometry. Okay. So, yan, parang may subtle character development din sa DLC. Tapos, I guess, dito sa game, you will see the payoff.
Miles Morales.
Yes.
Baka nga they're gonna make this some kind of, not really an origin story, but a year one story. So that when the sequel comes out, ayan, magkasama na sila.
Tama. PS5 Spider. Mapapabili na ako ng PS5 niyan.
Ito na. I mean, Spider-Man was one of the reasons to get the PS4.
Nga, actually. So system seller. You're right. Ayan. Pero unfortunately, wala masyadong gameplay. But I think with what they showed, we can see that it doesn't deviate too much from the original game, and I'm sure there's going to be
some people have said mukhang PS3 game yung trailer.
medyo nga okay, sige, baka nung dine-develop for the PS4 sana.
Baka
Tapos
nga.
sabi, yun, parang naabutan na sa what you call this, parang that time na mag-end of life ng PS4, so they have to do it on the PS5.
Oo nga.
Yun. Okay. Sige. Gran Turismo 7 naman. I think Rico called this one. No?
I called it.
You called it. Si Nostradamus.
Oo nga.
Pero at the same time, I also said that the new PS5 would be all in the controller. So, I don't know.
Tapos lumaki pa lalo.
Lalong lumaki. Tama.
Yeah. Baka in 5 years time.
Oo.
Yan. You heard it here first. PS
Magic Sync.
10.
PS Magic Sync.
PS Magic Sync. Pangit. Again, not much gameplay, no? But I think they promised a story mode this time kasi Gran Turismo 7 na.
Yeah, may career mode na raw. Okay.
Just like the classic Gran Turismo
I guess
games.
sana they don't make it to a pay-to-win. Kasi I heard a lot of bad things about NBA 2K20 kasi daw sobrang pay-to-win siya, yung career mode. So, sana,
I heard the same things, yeah.
so sana hindi ganun yung Gran Turismo.
Paano pay to win na ano?
Yung,
Mate.
kunwari, diba sa Clash of Clans, you can do stuff for free. Pero if you want to speed things up, you have to use real money to speed things up.
Yeah.
Tapos, there are also some games where you can grind for items, but if you pay for these items, parang you get the items a lot faster. Like, remember ano yun? Sa Star Wars, Battlefront?
Okay.
Battlefront 2? Yun.
Yeah.
Yung, you could get the items eventually, but you would have to pay real money if you wanted to get it within a reasonable time. Parang ganun. So, sana hindi ka... I mean, planning ako, pero yeah. Yun lang.
Oo nga. So some games are really designed for grinding. Buti nga medyo lumalayo na tayo dun ngayon. May Dark Ages tayong pinagdaanan where they were testing the waters. How far can we take this bullshit?
How can we push them into the Skinner box even more? Parang ganun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yan. Wala. But, just like Spider-Man, mukhang ganun pa rin ang graphics. Kasi Gran Turismo Sport naman, you have to admit, maganda na yung graphics to begin with. With 7, it does not deviate too much. Even the UI, parang pareho pa rin eh.
It looks exactly the same. Pag pinagtabi mo siguro yung dalawang games, I couldn't tell them apart.
Oo nga.
Pati, UI looks the same. And Gran Turismo has always looked nice.
Yeah.
Oo nga.
Even the first one looked nice for the time.
Yeah. Oo. Laging cutting edge naman sila eh. Ngayon yun, medyo nandun na sila sa point na there's only so much we can do to make it look better. 4K.
Nagpipeak na.
Oo.
Ewan ko lang this time, but I doubt it, no? If they're gonna add damage modeling.
Parang wala pa sa trailer. Parang wala, no? But
wala eh. Which was the promise pa yata since PS3 times eh. Damage. Damage modeling for Gran Turismo. Hindi lang natutuloy.
Tapos babalikan din nila yung sobrang hirap na driver's tests.
Oh yeah, yung license test.
Daya yun. Pero yun, not to put down the game, pero medyong hindi ako masyadong natuwa sa physics ng ng mga kotse.
Sa GT.
Well, coming from iRacing, it looks a little slightly arcade-ish pa din. Parang wala masyadong weight yung car. That's mga cars pala, that's my impression. Pero then again, I have to watch it more. Pero yun lang.
Bibili ka naman ng PS5 eh. So for sure you'll be able to play it eventually.
Ayoko. Di nga ako bumili ng Gran Turismo Sport.
Okay.
Although gusto ko i-try. Out of curiosity.
There are going to be some new features now using the controller. The DualSense thing. I'm still not sure how it's going to work. Pero iba raw yung feeling pag siguro nga it's the triggers din, no? Kasi iba raw yung feeling when you use the accelerator, versus when you use the brake. Na stiffer daw yung feel ng brake pedal.
Totoo?
Sabi, there was
Sa controller?
no way. It's in the
Wow.
controller.
May force feedback pala.
Yeah, ito binabasa ko
Astig.
This guy said that pressing a soft accelerator will feel very different than pressing on a stiff brake pedal or a gear pedal. So maybe they can like adjust how tight it feels or how stiff.
Astig.
Totoo yan. That would be cool.
Controller, pero di ko yata kaya sa controller.
Malaking tulong siguro for the more casual players. Give
Okay.
them more feedback on what's going on with the car.
Okay. Pero astig yan eh. Like a stiffer brake pedal.
Sana
Because
totoo.
yung pedals ko ngayon is very stiff din. The brake pedal,
Pero is it stiff mechanically or the game pushes back on you?
mechanically
Okay.
it's stiff. It was designed to be that way. Ayun.
Yun lang nakita kong medyo promising, and then there are all these 3D audio promises. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Pero it's nice to see another Gran Turismo game coming.
Yeah.
Okay, sige, let's move on to Destruction All-Stars. Yan, it's basically Rocket League that meets Destruction Derby with ayun nga, Fortnite art style characters. What do you guys think?
Well, what is the point of this?
Magsisiraan ng kotse.
Ubusan lang.
Ubusan, I think,
Pag namatay mo yung kalaban mo, pwede ka mag-floss. I guess. Yun yung...
some zoomer bullshit.
There's a part here na mga interesting. The guy gets blown out of his car. Tapos nakasabit siya dun sa tuktok ng isa pang kotse.
Oo nga. So,
okay.
parang, inisip ko nga, is that part of the game na you get to be out of the vehicle as well? Not just in.
Yeah, bukang they can do jumps eh.
Oh.
And, ay, may pagka-Titanfall din, yung they can run on walls.
Ayun.
Oh.
So, it's basically Mask for the Zoomers.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
Diba?
parang mask.
For the Zoomers.
Mask.
Diba?
It really is. Mask with the Fortnite characters.
Yan. And then they do the floss dance afterwards. Yeah. Okay. Again, not much game. Well, there was a bit of gameplay, pero not much information.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if this is going to be a free-to-play game or a cross-platform game.
Wala. No idea.
Mm-hmm.
The vehicles look nice. Like you said, parang mask nga siya. You got the one with the blade that comes out the middle, tapos nahati yung isang kotse.
Nga, astig nga yun. Medyo astig kaya. Parang ult no?
Parang
siguro, no? Astig kaya yun. Yan. Something to keep an eye out for. Sana, this is gonna be a cross-play game.
Yeah, like Rocket League.
Yeah. Oo nga. Sige, The Far Shore.
So, I actually saw the trailer for this before.
Oh,
And then
okay.
The whole vibe I got from it was Alien.
Like Alien the movie.
Yeah, then yung sprawling machinery, tapos slow-paced. Parang ganun.
Oh, This is the super brothers, but what do you call that? In developer, the people who made New Sword and Sorcery.
Sila ba?
I think sila eh. What is it? What is it about?
Well,
It's like an adventure game, so parang baka point and click.
Parang ganun eh, no? I'm not sure how it's gonna play. Lumilipad ka ng ship?
Actually, nakita ko to parang nakita ko rin yata sa Future Game Show or sa PC Gamer Show na yun parang they showed the same trailer but they didn't show too much gameplay.
Wala talang gameplay so far.
Wala
I think
parang
what passes for gameplay is yun nga, the tiny spaceship flying around eh.
yeah, parang ganoon Kaya ako medyo na-interest dahil sa baka it's about space exploration, survival, ganun.
Baka nga, no? But I didn't make that connection. Pero sabi mo nga, Rico, it's like there's a very alien aesthetic here. may pagka-retro sci-fi siya eh. No?
Oh, retro future.
Yeah.
Tama.
It looks interesting. Yung art design niya. Even the music. Ayun lang. Let's see how it plays. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Oo nga.
Ang daming walang gameplay.
Oh.
Oo nga eh. Ayan. O sige. Deathloop.
Oh. This is the arcane game.
It's I think it is published by Bethesda.
Yeah, this is the one.
Uh,
Yung there's an island na they keep killing this guy.
Yeah.
Tama.
tapos at the end of the trailer, mukhang you get to also be the killer. So I'm not sure if this is gonna also be a PvP multiplayer one-on-one style na game.
Talaga, they showed that na baka playable din yung the girl.
Tama. Na parang naging first person view ng babae, ng killer.
Oh.
So
Okay.
that's my assumption lang.
Interesting. Baka meron silang PvP element going on.
Oo nga.
Tapos, I haven't seen the trailer, pero Deathloop, hindi ba parang paulit-ulit siya lahat?
Parang eh. That's
Parang
I think-
Groundhog Day or...
I think parang ganun no? Is it like Groundhog Day?
Parang I think when you die, yun kaya ko linagay sa document yung kill, die, kill, death, repeat.
Yeah.
Yung movie ni Tom Cruise.
Yung Edge of Tomorrow.
Yun, tama. Parang ganun yata yung style eh. Once you die, uulitin mo ulit yung day na yun.
Mm-mm.
So, parang yan. You learn more, I guess, from dying.
Parang yung story ng Team Fortress 2. Yung when they die, they get resurrected by the doctor or the agent. Diba?
Tama. Yan.
Kaya naka-respawn sila eh.
Oo nga, no? Yan. Tapos, with the added change of, may nagka-hunting din sa'yo.
Oo. Parang manhunt pala to eh.
Manhunt.
It looks good. Nitin ako yung trailer ulit ngayon. No? It's obviously an arcane game. It looks just like Dishonored, except it's a 70s aesthetic and shotguns.
Yun, 70s.
Oo nga.
Pero obviously, style talaga nila yung ganito. And you even have the blink power. Parang sa Dishonored.
Oo nga, no?
Parang nag-blink siya sa rooftop.
Meron din siyang parang force powers, di ba? Yung nakakatulak.
Oo. Yung binabalibag niya yung tao. Boing.
Oo.
Oo.
Ayan. Looks interesting. Characters also look interesting. The setting looks interesting.
Okay. Sorry, naalala ko. When you said 70s, Jed,
Yeah.
naalala ko din parang Evil Genius.
Medyo nga. Yeah, that's right.
Oo nga.
Parang siyang spy movie.
Oo.
Oo nga. Okay. Sige, let's move to Pragmata. Yan. Akala ko nung nakita ko yung trailer, it's another Kojima game. Hindi pala. Gawa ni Capcom.
This is the Capcom game.
Oo.
Some people are saying na if Resident Evil 7 was their answer to Silent Hills, ito raw ang answer nila to Death Stranding.
Wow. Oo nga, no? Medyo ganun nga, no?
It's also weird, eh.
Weird. Oo, sobrang weird. Like, you have this girl and then an astronaut. Pero
lang pala kailangan gawin mo pag Kojima ka eh. Be weird.
Oo nga,
be
tama.
weird.
Oh, be weird. That's me, Kojima.
So, what's going on here? May astronaut, tas may bata. And then they get launched into space.
Yes. Tapos yun na.
Tapos nasa moon na sila.
Oo. Tapos may sinabi about this is your escape or whatever. Hindi ko na maalala eh.
What is this?
It's Pragmata.
Yan.
It's Kojima. It's Kojima.
Wala.
Kojima. This is the new game in the Strand genre.
Baka ganyan lang talaga mga Hapon eh, no?
Oo.
Parang kailangan maging weird para maging interesting.
Para mag-stand out ka.
Deliberately vague.
Yan. Sige. Okay. Lastly, Horizon. Horizon 2 Forbidden West.
Oh, yeah.
Yan.
Horizon.
I've never played the first game
Oh,
yet.
nga.
Neither
Oh,
have I,
has-
neither have I.
So, no one here has played Horizon.
No.
Nobody. Yeah.
Atay. It still looks good.
Oga.
Uh,
Saka nandyan ang favorite actor natin, Jed.
Oo nga. Si
Lance
Reddick.
Reddick, tama.
Yan. Or
Yan.
Broyles from Fringe.
Yan. Or nasa Destiny rin siya.
Tama, nasa Destiny rin siya. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch The Wire?
Yes, I'm
Ayan,
watching it
nasa
right
The Wire
now.
din.
Doon ko siya nakilala.
Si
The
ano?
Wire.
Si Daniels.
Oh,
Ako nakilala ko siya sa Oz.
Sa Oz, tama. Sa
Okay.
Yun. Pero nakakalungkot yung role niya sa Oz.
Medyo nga.
Oo. Yan.
Well,
Pero-
nagising ako, no? Nakita ko siya. Oh, it's the dude!
Okay, at least they used his likeness talaga, no?
Oo. So, bakit sa Destiny? Kind of, but not really.
Oo nga, tama. You're right. Pareho lang silang kalbo, pero
Oo.
that's it.
Parehas
That's
sila.
Oo nga, no?
Kaya kasi hindi binayaran yung likeness rights niya eh.
Voice only.
Wait, ganun ba talaga? May
Walang
ganun ba talaga?
performance. Hindi ko alam.
Likeness, right? Siguro, no?
Siguro meron, no? Kung
Meron,
actor
no?
ka.
Oo.
Oo,
Like, kung sikat ka.
Naalala ko kasi, Back to the Future 1, Back to the Future 2, they changed the actor for the dad. Kasi the original one opted out.
Oh, yeah,
Naging
that's
siya.
right.
Tapos yung nangyari, parang they got another actor and made him up to look very similar to the first one. Tapos nag-sue yung first actor and then he won. So parang, yeah, you really can't...
Oh,
like,
my God.
Oh, yun nga
Likeness
siguro.
rights.
There it is.
Okay, yan. Back to the Future. Kailangan ko mapanood ulit.
Oo, watch the whole thing.
Ang mukha na ni Lance
Cool.
Reddick, para siyang, ano to? Stargate version ni Lance Reddick.
Yun,
Oh,
tama.
Pero apparently, I think from what I've gathered from the from the trailer, what's new is they're in a different part of the continent.
Oh, which leads me to wonder kung saan ba nangyari yung first game eh.
Yun.
I always assume, nasa America sila. But, what's this? Forbidden West. Yeah, it's
So-
the Golden Gate.
So they're headed to the West Coast. Baka nasa East Coast sila.
Baka. Oh.
No? They're moving to the West Coast.
It's The Last of Us all over again.
Oo nga. Yeah, which came out na today, no?
Kakalabas lang.
Yan. Today as of this recording.
Yung iba walang tutulog.
Oo nga.
Yan. Ayun. Yun ang ating PS5.
May tanong ka pa, James. You forgot your question that you...
Oh, sorry. Yes. I listed here. Are you getting one? A PS5.
Are you getting one? Huh.
Yes.
Ano bang reasons to get one right now?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Sige, let's wait for more games. And then,
Pero hindi sila nagbitaw ng pricing. That's the thing.
wala nga. You saw the rumor, $700 daw.
$700? Putong ina yan.
So, kung umabot
Grabe.
40 plus na yun,
Pucha naman, oh. Wala. Imposible 7.
Hindi gagalaw yun.
Hindi. 600 nga dati, eh.
Oo nga.
Hindi pinatulan, eh.
hindi pinatulog.
Wala nga silang price announcement.
Oh, it's a Cold War.
Oo, hintayan yan. Who's gonna snap
Mexican
first?
standoff. Mexican standoff siya.
Mexican,
Oo,
tama.
Mexican
Mexican
standoff.
standoff.
Tama.
Oo nga.
Oh, couple more things that I should mention really quick.
Sige.
The Demon Souls remake.
Oh, yeah. Oo nga
Showed
pala.
that as well. Looks nice. Laki ng difference talaga from the PS3.
I've never played.
There have been some complaints about the creative liberties that Bluepoint has
Lagot.
taken. Parang
Classic.
nag-iba kasi sobra yung crenellation sa castle, naging parang gothic siya. Ayun lang mo.
Lagot.
Wow.
Okay.
Sure, whatever.
Parang yung nagreklamo yung mga tao na lumiit yung boobs ni Tifa sa...
Yan, mga ganyan. Oh.
Ay, naku.
Dati ang laki. Tapos ngayon, oh my God. Stop
Ay,
complaining.
naku.
Bakit daw yung corridor dati wala naman dahon? Ngayon may dahon na.
Ay, naku. Wait. Itong Demon Souls, is it, may connection ba siya sa Dark Souls na series? Or separate game siya?
Separate siya. It's, I think it was published by Sony, kaya never siya na-port to any other platform.
Okay.
And then, I'm not sure what happened then with Dark Souls under Bandai Namco na, kaya multi-platform na siya. Basta they wanted to make more games and then they just made a new IP na lang.
Okay.
I heard na Bloodborne was supposed to have been like a sequel to Demon Souls.
Kasi parehong Sony, you know?
Oo, pareho Sony.
Oh, okay.
So there it is. But if you've played Dark Souls, it's the same thing. Iba lang yung mundo. Yeah, you still die a lot.
Okay.
Maganda siya. And one more thing before we move on, they also showed yung Ratchet and Clank.
Oo nga pala.
Yeah.
Yun.
Classic.
Oh, I just have to mention it kasi ang ganda ng animation niya as usual. And it's another Insomniac project.
Oo nga.
So they're working on Spider-Man and they're working on this game. Sabay nilang ginagawa to. Wow, laki na siguro ng team nila ngayon.
Oh. Laki ng kinita siguro nila sa Spider-Man.
Oh,
for sure.
yeah, for sure.
No?
It's nice to see a new Ratchet and Clank game. Ako na-impress ako. Like, ang ganda lang ng animation niya.
Oo nga.
They have this twist na may kasi diba the guy was supposed to have been the last of his race. Tapos ngayon may bago na babae.
Yung babae.
Yung babae na.
Uy, they're gonna get
Oo nga.
Yeah, yun yung ending.
Okay. Sure.
And there's
Pero
like a portal mechanic.
Pero maganda nga yung Ratchet and Clank. Mukha na siyang yung, di ba they have a animated movie?
Yeah.
Mukhang ganun eh. Parang nilalaro mo na yung animated movie.
There was a PS4 remake, diba? Na you couldn't tell it apart.
Medyo ganun rin.
Galing.
Okay.
So,
combat looks good also.
Yeah.
Actually, mukhang medyo na-interest nga. Nakalimutan ko lang ilista.
Maganda nga siya. And the exclusives that I would think about.
To make you buy the system, you mean? Okay.
Kung hindi siya $700.
Oo nga. I think, napapaisip nga din ako eh. Parang, is it worth it for like, again, the exclusive Spider-Man namely, and maybe Horizon.
Yeah, parang konti lang kasi.
Yun. Ikaw, Rico?
PS, dami ko na, thanks to you guys, ang dami ko na yung lalaro eh. Tapos I picked up Animal Crossing on the Switch. So, maybe, if I ever buy it, baka 3 years from now pa. Midlife, pag midlife na siya.
Oo nga.
Yeah, same. Maybe.
Walang incentive for you to go buy it right away. Especially now.
Yeah.
Oo, wala naman. You're not gonna be able to play those games right away anyway. I mean, sa mga schedule natin, it's not like you can consume all of these within the first year.
And there's, parang it's not, none of them are live service games. So you don't really miss out on anything.
Correct.
Yun. Okay, so yun ang ating conclusion. Hindi mo na bibili.
Saka
na. At saka baka $700.
Oo, baka $700.
Grabe naman. Okay lang, sige. Pababa pa yung US dollar. Sige, walang problema sa akin.
Baka $700, cheap na lang yan.
Oo nga.
Magiging pre-Marcos yung currency level. One.
Wow! Yeah. 1:1. Wow!
700 pesos?
Mura. Mas, parang dalawang bucket ng Chicken Joy lang yan. Ay, nako. Sige na, PC Gamer Show na tayo.
Oh, yeah.
Ay, I have to, I noted down my first point. Si DevBot sucks. Medyo pilit.
Ano yung context?
Yung intro ng show, you see this stupid robot going out of the trailer, tas may mga nag-cosplay. Yun. Tapos yan.
Okay, they introduced this new character.
Okay.
Na may cinematic clip pa of him. It's a robot. para siyang Rob the Robot na rolling to the studio. And
Okay.
wala, why?
Oh, it does nothing for the show. Sana pinakita na lang si Frankie, more Frankie.
Oo nga. Frankie, underused.
Oh, as usual, puro day 9 lang na naman. Si day 9 nag-speech pa.
Tagal.
Oh. Pero yan, sige. Let's go to the games. Unang-una, Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Hey.
The trailer looked nice.
It looked nice.
Aning rant po.
Yeah, nakalista kasi. James has time to rant. No, kasi Elite Dangerous. Yeah, may love-hate relationship ako sa game na yan. Unfortunately, with the way they're handling the game, it takes them so long to come out with new content updates. Actually, as of this recording, may bagong update nga din naman sila. Yung mga fleet carriers ang tawag. Basically, it's a mobile base for you and your friends or your clan. Pero it was originally planned to be released Q4 of last year.
Okay.
Kasi ngayon lang nila natulak. Na-update. But before that update, they came out with smaller updates within the year, mostly catering to bug fixes or new player onboarding. Pero for the veterans, wala na masyadong content. Parang hinahayaan lang nila yung game. Yun ang impression ko, parang hinahayaan na lang nila yung game. And now with Odyssey, may bago na. Pero ayun, as usual, feeling ko ang mangyayari, they'll implement it in such a way na akala mo akala ng community ito yung mangyayari, but they have another interpretation of the of the feature kasi they're not so good with communicating. Yun ang problema ko sa misaligned ang expectations.
Sayang naman.
Kaya medyo maganda yung concept that you get to walk around and land in more planets, pero ayan, knowing them with what they've done with the game, baka either kulang sa polish or hindi siya undercooked pa yung feature. So ayun, cautiously optimistic na lang tayo.
Pero in terms of track record, how have they been? Like, are they like Ubisoft na sa umpisa medyo ang daming issues pero eventually nagiging okay or
actually medyong the inverse na at first medyong maganda ang pagka-deliver nila ng mga features.
Okay.
Tapos it came to a point mga last year or 2 years ago, parang bumagal sobrang development na wala na sila masyadong ina-update sa feature. Meron pa konti-konti, pero parang hanggang dun lang.
Okay, weird.
Nothing for me as a player, nothing much for me to come back and play the game. Kasi wala na eh. Hanggang dun lang yung game. Pero sayang din kasi with the way they made the game, parang ang dami pa nilang pwedeng gawin. The space the galaxy is a 1-to-1 representation of the Milky Way. So imagine mo gaano kadaming star systems available. And then they introduced yung hostile alien race. Pero nung na-introduce nila hanggang you can like kill some of them, pero hanggang dun na lang. I mean, they could have done so much more for being like a live service game.
Okay.
Yun.
Maganda din naman yung engine nila. They have some good systems in the game. It feels good to play. Which is a shame kung wala naman silang engaging loop.
Oh, yun. Tama. It's always referred to a game that is, mile wide but very shallow. Parang ganun. Sayang.
Pero
yun. Depende. Actually, nung nag-start talaga, fan talaga ako sa game na to. I played like almost 100 hours worth. I just need a reason to come back.
Okay.
And then if maganda talaga tong Odyssey, yun, why not? Pwede rin.
Yeah.
Sana, maganda.
Yun lang. So previous track record has hurt their credibility.
Yeah, no. In my eyes, that's my opinion.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Ayan, yan ang Elite Dangerous. Sige, tapos biglang sumingit si Persona 4 Golden out of nowhere.
The biggest announcement of the PC Gamer Show.
Yan.
Persona 4. Nasa Steam na. Oh my God, it's out right now. You can buy it now. Woo!
Top charts tuloy siya sa Steam.
Tignan number 1.
Grabe. Ganda rin ng presyo, like 700 plus pesos.
yeah.
$799.
Really good price.
Yun.
That was 1,000 for
800
digital deluxe edition.
Sus, may digital deluxe.
What the hell?
Ano yung soundtrack? Malamang, no?
I don't know. Meron pala.
Okay.
Well,
Pero,
paparot ko na lang lahat ng sinabi ng ibang tao na you have no excuse not to play this game.
Yan. Rico, have you played Persona 4 Golden?
Ay.
Have you played?
Breakpoint, saka SnowRunner, saka
Wala. This is a single player game. You play it on your own time.
yun nga, wala na akong time to play kasi
Ganun.
Bago mo bilhin to, you have to ask yourself, do I have 100 hours lying around?
Yeah. Yes, you do. Or bumili ka na lang ng used Vita, tapos maglaro ka na ng Persona 4 Golden.
Oo nga.
Kasi doon namin linaro sa Vita.
I don't think I would have finished it so soon kung hindi siya handheld.
Okay.
Masarap siya laruin habang nakahiga ka.
Sa banyo ka, mga ganun.
Yan. Tama. Pero that made me think din, yung sa sinabi mo, Jed, na, kasi ito, I'm still hanging on the hope na magkaroon ng Persona 5 sa Switch. But now, with the pandemic going on, paisip talaga, I'm home most of the time, so why do I have to need it to be on the Switch?
You can just play it at home since you're just naman.
Yun nga.
Or yan, if you're Persona 4 Gold, pwede sa PC.
Sa bagay, no?
So,
Hey, things you want to ask yourself.
Muntik na pa nga pabili ng Persona 5 the other day. Sabi ko, pero like Rico, ang dami ko pang kailangan laruin. So, sige. Saka na lang.
Easy to say no eh. Ang dami ko pang games.
Saka na lang.
I actually have a larger backlog in games than in actual work. So, yeah.
That's a good problem, di ba?
Pero, nakaka-stress pa rin din pala kung may gaming backlog to. I mean, not a stress.
Parang
work backlog, pero yeah.
Parang retirement stash mo na yung backlog mo eh.
Stig. Yan. Deadma mo lang yan ngayon, pero when it comes to the future, ayan, siguradong hindi ka mauubusan na malalaro.
Tapos yung anak ko, Dad, ba't ang pangit ng games dati?
Wow. Yan, why you're playing on a screen?
Why aren't you using the neural interface?
Wow. Ayoko na. Pero yan, Persona 4, sobrang ganda. You should play it.
Sige.
Yeah.
You should. Tsaka play it in English.
Ako rin recommend ko. Yeah, also play it in English.
Yan. Sige, next is Godfall. I placed the description. It's Destiny with swords.
This is the Gearbox game, no?
Yes, it's the Gearbox game.
How many... publisher kasi si Gearbox, okay. Akala ko developer din pala.
I think they're developing this game. Gearbox.
Iba yung...
Published.
Published ba? Okay.
I'm not sure. Pero Gearbox kasi lagi ko nakikita eh. Pero yun, okay.
Well, yun. Not much gameplay. I tried to look for more info din.
I got to say, hindi ako natutuwa with the way it looks.
Yeah.
It looks so generic eh.
Medyo alanganin eh, no?
Yeah, you remember that game on PS4, yung MOBA na third person nila? I think it was called Paragon. It's just like that. No, nakita ko, MOBA na naman to. Hindi, looter, ang tawag niya? Looter slasher.
Oo, yun. Looter
Sorry,
siya.
hindi pala.
Looter slasher daw kasi
Tama.
melee naman daw ngayon.
Oo. Parang medyo it wanted to be sci-fi na, pero sinabi, teka, high fantasy
Nakikita
tayo.
ko, yeah, what I see is they were trying to copy the Art Deco style ni ano ito?
Bioshock?
Bioshock, oo. They're trying to copy that Art Deco style, pero
Oh.
medyo hindi siya,
Kulang pa.
kulang yung cohesion of the whole art design, I
Yan.
guess.
Oo nga, it doesn't look distinct eh. Mukha siyang galing sa parang asset pack lang.
Oo.
Ouch!
Sorry.
Ouch! Sakit! Asset pack. Pinabibili mo lang at $50.
Oo, yan.
Kawawa. Sakit. Kung marinig lang ng mga artist niya, ouch!
Oo nga, grabe. Sorry.
Hanggang asset pack lang ang magawa ko.
Sorry. Gusto ko lang malaman ng art director nyo na something could be done about it.
Oo nga.
75 people pa yung developer, so I don't know.
Oh,
Yan.
sorry. Gusto ko lang.
Pero hindi, tama agree ako dyan na it lacks that thing, it lacks the cohesion, it lacks that quality. Yun, what sold it for me a little bit was the melee gameplay looks good, pero sana mechanically maganda rin laruin.
Yeah. Para siyang there's this deal with the armor they wear. Na parang magical bang armor o na
Parang
you
godlike.
embody the role of the some god pag sinuot mo yung armor na to, yan yung powers mo.
Oh,
Okay. Ayun, that was interesting.
yun. We'll see. It's it's one of those games that are coming out holiday of this year. Holiday season.
Malapit na pala.
Free to play ba siya?
I don't think so. Ayun.
May gusto pala ako isingit na game dito.
Sige.
It was a small indie game na they showed after Godfall. It's called Carto. Carto.
Okay.
Interesting siya because it seemed like an action adventure game. Na you walk around, you fight monsters and stuff. But I think it's I'm not sure if you fight monsters pala. But the deal is that you manipulate the map. Parang you can zoom out to the map and then each map segment is a tile that you can rotate.
Okay. Ba't di ko maalala to?
Ang bilis lang niya eh. Na kaya bibigyan ka ng objective na you have to find this guy, he's standing by the lake. And then you have to zoom out and manipulate the map so that there's a lake and there's a person standing beside it.
James,
and then yan,
okay siya. I mean, mukhang okay yung trailer siya.
it's like a small puzzle game. Pero maganda yung concept niya na you're manipulating the map.
Naalala ko na.
Yeah,
the art style is very distinct nga.
Yeah, buti pa yan. Distinct yung art style, di ba?
Ouch.
Yung cohesion, I mean, like, remember what I said about cohesion? Kita mo din dito like, Carto is a chill adventure game wrapped around, and the art style really makes you feel at ease. So, yung talagang may cohesion yung copy and the visuals.
Yeah, it's nice. No? The whoever was in charge of how it looks like got the concept. Mukha siyang storybook.
Yeah.
Not
Ayun,
like
not one of the bombastic releases of 2020, but something I think that's worth mentioning.
Yes.
okay.
Ayun.
Ayan, nice. Carto.
Sige, let's move on. Okay.
Ayan, okay, thank you.
Of survival.
So, yan, Icarus nga.
Icarus. Which
Created,
one was this?
yung that guy, the guy who made Daisy.
Yeah, si Rocket.
Yan. So he has a new game out called Icarus. It's basically, again, medyo parang Daisy, co-op survival. When you die, you lose all your loot. Pero, I think, ito naman this time, I was trying to look for some information. At mukhang co-op talaga walang PvP elements.
Parang wala nga eh. You work together.
It's a survival game that you land in a planet, gather your loot. You can also build stuff, di ba?
Oh, you can build the shelter.
Yan. Mukhang interesting.
parang ang concept niya is you're down there because you need to get something, no? Like a mineral, you need to mine something.
Unobtainium.
Yeah, may unobtainium that you need to mine. And then
Okay.
they give you a preset time and place where they're gonna pick you up.
Oo, tama.
So you have to do all the things you need to do and be at the pickup point at the appointed time or else you get left behind. Tapos wala na, game over ka na. You lose that character na raw pag naiwan siya sa planet.
Permadeath.
Oh, ano eh.
Wow.
The guy said that if you get knocked out, someone else can come and revive you pag may tao pa doon. But if you get left on the planet, you're gone forever. Yeah. Martian ka na talaga.
Kawawa. Sana maganda. It looks the whole concept looks interesting. Maganda rin yung you start from a space station tapos pwede mo siyang pagandahin, palakihin din eventually.
May ganun ba?
Meron din
Parang home base mo. Cool.
Parang sinabi niya, kinumpare niya to GTA Online's apartment na pwede mong pagandahin. Over time.
Alright.
Yun.
Interesting. Shit, tapos mapapermadeath ka lang. Kawawa naman.
Oo nga eh. So, ibig sabihin, mga bahay mo, wala na.
Wala na.
Pucha naman.
Or malay mo, nandun pa rin. You just have to salvage it.
Baka, maybe the guy dies lang, pero yung apartment niya sa'yo.
Okay. Yan. Yeah, I can live with that. Tsaka it reminds me of the show, The 100. Panood mo ba yun?
No.
Yeah, it was okay the first few seasons, pero parang ganun din yung vibes na trying to survive in the planet and space and stuff.
This is gonna be free to play. I remember.
Talaga? Will it be? Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh, might get some attention paglabas.
Kailan ba ang labas nito? 2021?
Hindi ko rin alam.
Hindi niya sinabi, no?
Hindi yata.
Okay. Sige. Well, I placed the next point, though, is it's from a company called New Blood Interactive.
Oh, no. This is the one with the thief with guns. And, with yung may wacky na website.
Yeah, Ang gulo ng trailer niya. Kasi they all show the same kind of game, the first-person shooter. Tapos medyo same style pa. Tapos it keeps showing the title of the game. Nagugulan ako, is it showing a title or is it trying to say something?
Oo nga. Yun lang yung naalala ko The Thief with Guns. Because they're trying to describe this game that they have called Gloomwood as Thief with Guns.
Yun.
Tapos merong isa na it looks like Quake but it's parang mas actiony siya. Tapos yung website is devilmakequake.com.
Yun.
Devilmakequake.com.
Those are not the titles, those are just the domains.
Oo nga.
Ang gulo.
Sobrang gulo. Tapos, yung may tagline sila that they hate money or something.
Oh wait, sinabi nila yun?
May ganun we hate money and something parang sige na, you're trying too hard. I'm sorry.
Sayang, because they have a couple of games that I wanna single out. Yung Dusk, which is already out. It's a really good game. It's parang throwback to Quake, pero horror game siya. It plays really well. It looks like an old low poly first person shooter. Maganda siya.
Naging uso yung ganun style, no? Yung mga throwback.
Parang nag-move on na tayo from pixel art ng konti and now it's the late 90s blocky that aesthetic.
Even the movement nga parang it has that old Doom style
yung mabilis
feel. Yung mabilis na ewan.
Very slidey.
Yun.
Circle strafing. Parang ganun nga siya. But yeah, that's just nice. And apparently, these guys are publishing the game called Faith.
Okay.
This is the one they showed in the trailer na parang low-resolution horror game. Na rotoscoped yung animations.
Talaga?
It looks very distinct and it's very scary kasi yung sound niya parang lumalabas sa PC speaker.
Okay, send ko, nahanap ko na, Jed. I'm sending the link for James.
Yan. Yan eh. Sa HIO ko lang nakikita yan eh. So, nagulat ako, may publisher na pala sila. Itong New Blood.
Nakakatakot yung itsura nito.
Yeah,
Mukhang luma.
Very, it gives off a very exorcist vibe. Kasi pare yung character mo eh. You're exploring these woods, very scary. Ayan, gusto ko lang ma-mention. One of the indie games that caught my
Dahil
attention.
nga kay New Blood. Kasi they published it. Okay.
Yeah. Those other games though, you'll see.
meron din silang free-to-play game about astronauts. I forgot the title. Habay, astronaut something.
Yung cute website nila para doon.
Hindi, yun yung title talaga.
Okay.
Astronaut something. I forgot eh.
Alright.
Pero it's free to play. Ayun, yun. You see? The Unfortunate Spaceman.
It's like yung dwarves.
Ano siya? Para siyang,
Shooter na may aliens.
Parang hahanapin mo kung sino yung traitor. Parang ganun.
Parang mafia kind of a game?
Parang ganun eh. Hindi ko, yan, again, medyo nalabuan ako.
Unfortunate Spaceman. Maganda yung art niya.
Yan. It's out on Steam now. Ano ba to? Yan. You can play it for free.
I can imagine the invites na in the future, James.
Yan. Bakit?
Laro tayo ng Unfortunate Spaceman.
Next time. Ito na yung flavor of the month.
Ayan, sige. Pag-aaralan ko muna, tapos ibebenta ko sa inyo. Sige, next is Potionomics.
Oh, yeah. This is the store game where you make
potions. Tama. It has that, ano yung Reciteer. Yung Reciteer. May vibes of Reciteer. Which you sell gear naman to people, no? Ewan ko lang kung may combat. Hindi ko lang kung may combat tong Potionomics.
If it's gonna be like Reciteer, wag na lang ang pangit ng combat sa game.
Nga eh. Pero yun, it came out on the PC Gamer Show. I'm not sure if there's gonna be a Switch release kasi mukhang bagay ito for the Switch.
Oo nga, no? Yeah.
On the PC. Parang meron yata eh.
Parang you follow a recipe yata and then you brew something and then you put it on the store shelf and someone buys it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Parang ganun.
Yan, sige, I will play it on the Switch.
Yan.
Thank you,
next
gaming show.
Next is Blightbound.
Ito ba yung this is the one that's like Darkest Dungeon?
Kinda. The art looks like Darkest Dungeon, but it's a multiplayer dungeon crawler.
Yung Streets of Rage.
Parang medyo ganun. Medyo ganun.
Beat 'em up, but it's fantasy, hell.
Yan.
Okay.
Pero 2D side-scrolling style nga.
Yeah. Yan,
More
sige.
interesting.
Gusto ko rin laruin sa Switch.
Tamang-tama. It's a 3-player co-op. Ilan ba tayo ngayon? 3 din tayo. Planned release date 2020. Wala pang release date.
Safe pa ako.
So we have enough time to finish our backlog.
Collect over 20 unique heroes. Whoa!
Gusto kasi nahanap ko na yung kontrabida sa Breakpoint. So, tapusin na natin yung Breakpoint next week.
Yan, sige.
Patayin na natin.
Patayin na.
Tapos na.
Oo nga. And then lastly, I have New World on the list.
Ito, nag-zone out na ako dito. So, I didn't listen to anything about this.
I place it lang kasi, notably, it's one of the games that are coming out from Amazon Studios. Amazon Games. Which they fairly new studio sila, 2-3-year-old studio.
Yeah.
Pero ayun, mukhang I've been reading upon it din. What's interesting about the MMO, no? It's very inspired by Dungeon Souls. Dark Souls pala, sorry. And
Oh,
then
really?
the combat medyo ganun din if you noticed. Medyo Dark Souls-esque. Rolling around, timing of the swings and stuff.
Dapat pala, tingnan ko ulit to.
Pero
Ah.
etong Amazon Studios, no, they had a game that came out last month yata. Crucible, kung naalala nyo, I showed you guys a link before.
Yeah. It
Oh.
barely registered.
Sobrang sablay yung launch, kawawa. So medyo hesitant din ako dito sa New World kasi baka yan, they don't have the best of track record. So, and then ito, MMO pa.
Pero
Ewan ko lang.
anong nangyari sa Crucible? Anong nangyari sa Crucible ulit?
Parang sobrang half-baked yung
Okay,
game na yung balancing pangit, yung madaming bugs. So, parang minadali lang talaga nila yung release.
Sana, I mean, I guess one thing I can count on is the game servers not crashing. Kasi Amazon,
Well, yun, pero AWS. Pero kung pangit naman yung game.
Oo.
Ayun. Ano pa? Yun. Tapos Frankie, konti lang. PC Gamer Show.
Oo nga. Mas bida pa si D9 and that stupid robot.
And that stupid robot. Tama. Sana nandun na lang si Frankie instead of the robot, no?
Uy, but did you catch the guest, the guest appearance, the surprise guest?
Si Teddy.
Wait, sino yun?
Mali. Yung sa Persona.
Sa Persona. Meron pa.
Meron pa.
Meron pa.
Sino?
Si Kane from Command & Conquer.
Tama.
si Calvo.
Hinijack niya yung stream.
Oo nga pala.
That was cool.
Okay. Tandaan na pala na itsura niya.
Lumabas yung mga kulubot eh.
Oo nga eh. Tsaka ganun ba talaga siya magsalita? Parang hindi siya in character.
Baka naman, I don't know. pero I remember sa games medyo intense siya eh.
Ayun. Medyo parang napilitan na siya magbasa ng lines na. Yun.
Na-beg lang siya ni Dana. Please,
Oo.
pero we have a guy in a Teddy costume pero it's not enough.
Yeah.
So, pwedeng ikaw na rin.
Mas na-interest pa ako sa guinea pig ni ni
Oo
Frankie.
nga. Yun, ang daming screen time nung guinea pig na yun, ha?
Oo, yun.
Parang-
Laki pa, no? Parang kasing laki ng forearm niya. Taba, puchi. Puti mabait, no? Hindi malikot. Parang pag malikot,
Hindi malikot.
Pagsak yun ni Frankie, patay na.
Bida.
And I think,
Tawa niya yan.
and I think nung hawak niya yung guinea pig, it was a segue for Evil Genius.
Oh, yeah. We haven't
Yeah,
talked about that.
Yan,
I
Evil
was thinking if
Genius.
it appeared in the show, Evil Genius 2.
Yan, it did.
Pero anong reactions nyo, guys? Kasi I really like the first game.
It looks just like the first game.
Oo, medyo ganun pa rin.
Sold.
Yeah.
So,
Alam mo
parang ang biggest difference, the way I can, what I can tell, from what I can tell, is multi-level na yung baseball.
Nakita ko rin yung trailer.
Yun eh. And they got rid of that racist Manchu.
Evil
Why? Why did...
At ako, ba't nandiyan pa rin yung maliit saka yung babae? So, wala na yung Asian
Yellow
guy.
evil.
Bakit?
Evil stereotype eh.
Bakit?
Problematic.
Sino na naman ang na-offend?
Na-promote yung isang goon, yung
Oo,
Russian.
hindi na siya henchman. Naging,
Evil genius na siya ngayon.
Okay. Ayan, sige. So,
May
ano pa?
games pa pala.
Okay,
pero
ano?
Torchlight 3.
Ay, oo.
Pero I'm not sure what to say about it.
Okay.
Kasi it looks like Torchlight pero mas pangit daw.
Ouch.
Well, coming from, if you look at the Steam page, sobrang sama ng feedback niya. Na it's dumbed down daw, it's boring, it's obviously like a free-to-play game na kinonvert nila into a paid game. So, hindi balanced.
Ouch.
So, may time pa sila to fix that.
Early access pa naman no?
Early access pa naman siya. Wow, God forbid they release that game in that state. Kawawa naman si Torchlight. I think the last thing they showed was the Outlast trials.
Outlast Trial?
You guys remember that?
Tama.
Oo.
Yes.
So, it's Outlast, pero ano ba, co-op na ba siya?
Hindi ko maintindihan eh.
Hindi
Parang,
ko rin maintindihan eh.
parang ano yata, baka yung Dead by Daylight style.
Baka nga rin, no? They didn't really clear it up eh. Pero yun, it's like
Oo nga. Medyo nakakatakot yung trailer.
nakakadeno siya sa upuan, may dinidrill sa mukha niya, and then he's running, and then someone gets stabbed in the face. Okay, it's Outlast.
Oo nga.
Yeah, the horror game na hindi ko makayanan.
Yung signature, parang night vision style.
Tama yung night vision pa, the really scary music.
Yoko.
Ayun. That wraps it up.
Yan. Okay, let's move on to Future Games or Future Game Show hosted by Nathan Drake and Elena ba yung pangalan ng...
Elena, I forgot her name. I also forgot the actress's name. So yeah, silang dalawa.
Yeah, si Nathan Drake and Elena. Actually, for being like... Ayan, sige. Elena Fisher. For them being at home, parang like a home streaming setup, maganda pa rin ang nila. I felt their chemistry.
Talaga?
Maganda rin yung pagka-present nila.
Hindi nag-register yun sa akin. Pero sige.
Yeah. Baka kasi may bias ako towards yan, Uncharted.
Okay.
Anyways, the games naman. Ghost Runner.
This is interesting. This is like the cyberpunk ninja first person.
Parang yung movement nga niya medyo parang Titanfall.
Medyo nga very rapid.
You do the wall running.
I don't know about you guys, but when I see oriental stuff and futuristic stuff, I always think of Blade Runner.
Yan,
Very Blade Runner na nito.
Yeah.
Blade Runner. Ang naalala ko lang sa Blade Runner, si Harrison Ford kumakain ng noodles. Tapos susunduin siya. Yeah, yun na. Medyo nakatulog ako sa movie.
Wait, don't tell that to any intellectual. They will start criticizing you and tell you how Blade Runner is the...
Lagot.
Okay lang. I'd rather take like a really brainless action movie over something
I actually like the movie, but I'm not gonna say, oh my God, why don't you like it? You stop.
Sige, pero gusto ko i-try tapusin. Maganda naman yung deviating from the topic. I'd like to finish watching Blade Runner.
Maganda siya.
Maganda yung ending. May spiel sa ending na maganda.
Okay. Agree. Maganda ending niya.
Sige.
Maganda rin pag-usapan.
Pero
yan. New podcast. Pero yun, Ghost Runner, mukhang klaro naman yung trailer niya. It's cyberpunk, Blade Runner-esque style.
It is, no? It is Titanfall with a sword.
Yeah, basically. Oo nga.
Wow.
At we had Destiny with the sword. You now have Titanfall with the sword.
Yeah.
Yan, tama.
Titanfall with a sword. And no robot.
Oo nga, no big robot. So, Apex Legends na siya.
Tama.
Apex Legends pala.
Yeah.
The big edition.
Interesting though, na parang you die in one hit. Hindi ba?
Ganun ba?
There's a part there where you get shot and then you're dead na kagad. Oo, may pagka-Hotline Miami yata siya eh. In that way.
Cool.
That caught my interest.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would try this.
May demo na, no?
May demo
Sabi
nga.
may demo.
Sige, masubukan.
Okay. Next is Call of the Sea.
This is like a walking simulator.
Mm-hmm.
No? Ang medyo attention-grabbing dito is how it looks like. Ganda ng environment design niya.
Mm-hmm.
And it's first-person investigation, parang gano'n yata. You're trying to figure out what's going on here. There are a lot of different environments. Merong island, then tropical, merong parang tribal-looking place. There's the ship itself, very
I'm
industrial.
looking at the trailer now. Ang ganda ng art design nito. It's cartoony but realistic. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. That's what caught my attention for this maganda yung art direction niya. And feeling ko lang that this is it when it comes to gameplay. Na you're walking and you're picking things up and looking at them and putting things into other things to open other things.
Adventure game.
Yeah, it's an adventure
Walk and
game.
click adventure game. Yun. Baka ganun.
Oo. Saka sa end, parang naging shokoli ka. I don't know. May part dun ng first person and you have the webbed hands. So that was Call of the Sea.
Oh. Para siyang it reminds me of parang Tarzan yung cartoons. Medyo ganun
Ikaw si Jane.
Oo, tama. Wala lang yung kanta ni Sino ba yung kumanta sa Tarzan?
Phil Collins.
Yun, tama. Ano yung kanta?
Yan, hindi ko na maalala.
Ano yung title ni Phil Collins? Walang makakaalala. Kawawa naman si Tarzan.
You'll be in my heart? Huh?
Yan, pero hindi ko na maalala kung ano yung kanta. Sorry.
Wala.
Phil Collins ang naaalala ko.
Pang-karaoke na yata yan
Oo, siguro nga.
Ayan. Sige, let's move on. Morbid.
This is Morbid, the Seven Acolytes.
Okay.
This one caught my attention dahil lang, sobrang morbid niya. It's a top-down pixel art action game.
Mm-hmm.
Pero it's very graphic. It's very bloody na medyo metal yung dating niya.
Blasphemous na Hotline Miami.
Yeah, you're right. Para siyang Blasphemous. That kind of weird nightmarish pixel art aesthetic. The gameplay is a bit like Diablo, I think.
Hindi pala Hotline Miami. Diablo.
Another interestingly designed. I mean, when it comes to the visuals, na game. Although we're getting lots of these, no? Yung mga pixel art action games.
Oo nga. Pero itong Morbid, watching the trailer, no? Mukhang maganda yung action niya, yung combat.
Oo nga.
Medyo very timing-based, timing-sensitive. Very similar to the Souls series.
Medyo ganun nga siya, no?
Tsaka may rolling mechanic din siya, I guess, for iframes.
Yeah, may dodging. I get weird Super Nintendo vibes.
Medyo nga. You know, it reminds me of that old, was it Blizzard ba? Yung Black something? Blackthorn yun. Medyo Blackthorn eh.
Yan, old school.
Yan. Usapang luma.
People are trying to bring back the magic. Kaya may mga ganitong project.
Okay. Sige. Sige, let's move on to ano ba to? The Almost Gone.
Yeah, The Almost Gone. Ito naman medyo no? Medyo art game yata to.
Naku.
You can tell like 5 seconds in na there's text na naka-cursive.
Sorry,
Oo nga.
What kind of game is it?
I'm not sure. Parang siyang puzzle game eh. Kasi if you look at the trailer, it's like different dioramas.
Okay, yeah.
It's a street corner. It's a part with an accident. Yeah, there's one with a gate na may combination lock and you're figuring out how to open it. So I'm guessing it's a bunch of interconnected dioramas that you have to search for clues, figure out how to progress. Magandang presentation din niya. Just because it's like they cut up an entire scene into small cubes.
Yeah.
Tapos, you move from one scene to another. hindi ko lang masabi, no? Exactly how, meron lang siyang parang may parang navigation arrow siya, like almost like a text adventure. Doon sa mga corners. Yeah, tama. May north, south, east, west siya. So again, probably an adventure game, but presented in a different manner. Pati yung palette niya, it's very interesting. Very cool.
Almost gone. Oh, malapit na pala. June 25th. 5 days from now.
May Nintendo Switch pala to.
Oo nga, no? You're right.
Pero you know this, guys, with all of these smaller games, parang they seem to reveal more about the gameplay than some of the bigger titles that we talked about earlier.
Oo nga.
Oh.
So those big titles, parang the way I see it, for the bigger titles, you almost have a better idea of what to expect. Na, okay, you're gonna be running and shooting. And
kasi existing
killing.
IP din, like kumari, Spider-Man, existing IP. So, okay, go web swing ako.
Yeah, yun lang naisip ko. Although tama ka rin, there are some games like that Kojima Capcom one.
Si Pragmata.
Pucha, di mo talaga masabi.
Oo nga.
So yun, iloloko lang tayo. Yun, so, they took inspiration from the initial Death Stranding trailer. What the fuck is this?
Oo nga. Sige. Let's move on. Crystales. Or Crystales, sorry. Crystales. Mali. Crystales.
This is the one that looks like a weird anime game.
Yeah, it's I think turn-based RPG na something about going back into time and being somebody else. Parang ganun eh.
Grabe, all of these games have really nice art design.
Yeah. Yung mga indies this year, ang ganda ng art nila.
Dun sila bumabawi.
Oh, I remember this. Yung parang may hati siya. Like, this is taking place in the future.
Oh, yun. Tama.
Yeah, interesting.
Maganda. Hindi siya parang... Akala ko una anime, pero... Hindi pala.
Really pala, no? Medyo parang storybook.
Oo, medyo ganun.
Siya, yeah.
It was very interesting.
Gumagalaw.
Interesting concept din siya. Yung naka-split by time.
Oo. Yun, I think that's what caught my attention when I first saw this nga. Na you're simultaneously seeing yung present sa yung future or yung past.
Oo.
Hindi ko na alam what it's gonna do for me. May demo. Coming to everything. Wow.
Even Stadia. Wow. Yeah. Sige. Next is Skater XL.
What is this?
Ano siya? It's a skateboarding game. Yan, like our favorites, Tony Hawk. Actually, Tony Hawk lang palang yung notable skating game na alam ko. Pero what caught my attention with Skater XL is the way you manipulate the controls or the way you control your character in the game. Na each analog stick represents a foot in the game. So, left is your left foot, right analog is your right foot. Tapos, yun, you do the trick mismo. Hindi siya canned animation. So, kung magaling ka na talaga sa, yan, kung gagawa ka ng trick, gagawin mo talaga with manipulating the joysticks.
Parang co-op for skateboard.
Okay.
Parang co-op for skateboarders. Tama, medyo ganun.
Oo nga, no? Tama.
I think this is on Steam right now, early access. Tapos may big content update yata silang binanggit during the show.
It looks like Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk. Wait. Naalala ko na yung content update nila is they're like adding a new level, like a elementary school level, parang ganun.
Tony Hawk talaga.
Yun. Kaya yun yung reveal pala niya.
Oh, this reminds me of another skateboard game. Sige, dadagdag ko na lang for later. Mabilis lang to.
Sige.
Mas art siya.
Oh, no.
Yun. Pero cool to, Skater XL. I would like to try this.
Next is The Captain is Dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
why? We were
the
talking about this.
Oh,
Started, yes.
Captain is Dead. Yan, I think, watching the trailer again, it is a board game made into a video game. Mukhang astig kasi para siyang ano ba to? Parang, nagmamanage kayo ng spaceship.
Oo.
So, medyang may Star Trek vibes.
Saka I saw also a cutout of the ship's layout, so I was also reminded of FTL.
Oo.
Sobrang yung silhouette ng ship.
Pero isometric naman dito. Yes.
It's different kinds of characters, no? It's, you have your engineer who can do this stuff, and then you have the guy with the gun.
Oh.
Tapos, different crisis. Meron pa nga there's even a Guinan character. So, you guys see that?
What character?
Guinan. Si Whoopi Goldberg.
Parang wise Tony character.
Star Trek.
Yung hat niya parang malaking plato.
Ayoko.
It's Guinan.
I refuse to know what you're talking about, pero alam ko. Alam ko ang pinag-uusapan nyo. But I want to deny it.
Parang cool to.
So, looking at the Steam page, unfortunately, wala siyang online play. Pero, you can do the remote play together, which is basically online play on one machine. Remote access. So, ibig sabihin, isa lang sa atin bibili nito, makakalaro na tayong lahat.
Hanep. So, it's designed for local co-op?
Yes, it's shared or split screen co-op.
Okay.
Yeah. It's meant to be played in one room siguro.
Ayos I like this. The theme and the idea.
Yeah.
Coming out this year. May demo rin, coming out this year.
Wow.
Yan.
Cool.
Okay, next up is Main Assembly. Main Assembly, actually, it's out now for early access. May big content update siya. Pero, yung naging interesting dito for me is, yung para siyang mga Minecraft mods na you can build complex machines. Except, this game is made to be with the tools in mind for creating complex
parang
machines.
Rube Goldberg simulator siya. Okay.
Parang ganun. Yan. Pero may mga may mga programmable stuff that you can also put. So,
medyo hardcore to. May node-based instruction siya.
Oo nga. Part din sa trailer. Oo nga.
Medyo, you can go very hardcore yata with your construction stuff.
Oh, this is a nice also be like a nice learning platform.
Oo nga. If you want your kids to learn programming, parang magandang first step to.
May fighter jet pa man.
Okay.
Grabe. Ano yan? F-22?
Parang yung lightning?
Oo nga itim. Itim na lightning. Cool! Yeah, I like this.
Yan. Main Assembly. Out now, early access. Okay, next is Rogue Company.
Ito yung this is like shooter, online shooter.
Free-to-play rin. Medyo nainis lang ako sa presenter. Sobrang marketing speak.
Sinabi ba niya,
tapos,
you can define your gameplay o ano?
Parang ganun Parang ganun, medyo ganun na nakakainis Tapos,
taga-Ubisoft.
Tapos, yung itsura pa niya mukhang douchebag. Sorry pero yun ang nakuha kong impression. Tapos,
this barely registered. Mukhang generic din kasi.
Tapos, I noticed yung facial animation sa trailer, parang off na siya. So, I'm not sure the quality is even that nice.
So, what's different?
Well, it's another free-to-play shooter, which is, what stood out to me was, it's cross-play off the bat.
Cross-play.
So, which is mukhang magiging recurring theme na for this generation, no? Everything is gonna be crossplay. Ayun, mukhang maganda na may action. Gunplay, I'm not so sold yet, but we'll see.
Wala siyang Fortnite.
Oo nga.
Wala siyang Valorant.
Oo nga, tama. Valorant, third-person
Yan
Valorant.
ang thing talaga ngayon, no?
Oo nga.
Rogue Company, this is who made this game? Matingnan nga.
Nakalimutan ko na naman. Pero oo nga, no, looking at the trailer again, mukhang very generic.
It's hard to tell apart from other similar games just because yun yung popular aesthetic ngayon, I guess.
Oo nga. Yung hyper stylized, super colorful.
Oo.
Pero parang ang tigas ng mga galaw nila. Pero sana alpha footage pa to.
That lead designer is really full of the marketing speak. Tama ka, James.
Oh, diba? Grabe. Yan. Solid.
Okay.
Sige, tama ng lait. Let's move to Outriders.
Ano nga ba itong Outriders?
Outriders, it's basically third-person Destiny.
Destiny na naman.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is actually the division with sci-fi. Kasi third person, di ba? So,
may world tier pa.
ganun din eh. Division na
may cover.
Division na sci-fi. So, division na Destiny.
Division na Destiny.
May damage numbers pa.
It looks the same. Uy, grabe na impale yung tao na yun, no? Okay. So, this is also loot-based?
I think, yes. It's a looter-shooter also. Na may skills din.
Dami ng ganun ngayon,
Oo nga.
I think this looks better than yung nilalait natin kanina na melee, yung Godfall.
Godfall.
I think mas napapansin ko how it looks like.
It's not generic.
Not kind of, but not too generic. It's got that spaceman in a third world junkyard.
Oo nga, tama.
Going on.
Oo nga, parang Titanfall, di ba? Ganun din.
Tama, parang Titanfall.
Ayun, not much information. Pero it's one of those games that's coming out holiday of 2020.
Dami.
So, yeah,
Okay,
a bunch of them are...
I would try this. Interesting. Saka naghahadukan siya,
Ay,
Okay.
hindi yata. Baka hindi.
Oh, you got the heavy guy. Oh.
Na-intriga si Jen.
Ayun.
Oh.
Sige. Last on my list is Operation Tango.
Yes. This one. I liked this one.
Yeah. Speaking of style, it's a co-op game, no? 2-player co-op game. Na isa yung hacker at saka isa yung parang spy or something.
Oo.
Yun. Tapos magtutulungan kayo to complete objectives.
The spy does the infiltration and the hacker, I guess, scouts using surveillance and unlocks doors and stuff. Okay to. This is promising. I think a challenge talaga is they need to design the situations well.
Especially since more than one
maganda.
person will be playing.
Yeah. There is a game that is kind of like this, yung quadrilateral cowboy.
Parang I vaguely remember what it is.
I think parang ganun din siya na you're a hacker and you're supporting these spies. Although ikaw yata yung hacker.
Okay.
Okay.
So dito, it's a co-op game. Very promising. Parang this is one of those ideas na bakit ngayon lang ginawa to? Anong concept eh.
Oo nga. I think yung parang gantong I'm not sure if the Splinter Cell games hindi ganito no. Walang parang hacker.
Hindi.
Wala.
Spice versus Mercs.
Oo nga, tama.
Pero naisip ko nga rin yung Splinter Cell dito for some reason. I don't know why.
Michael Ironside na naman.
Siguro nga. Yeah, Michael Ironside. How to talk like Michael Ironside.
Uminom ng madami.
So,
Tapos hindi mo,
ito,
mention,
magigilty yung hacker pag mahina siya.
James. Para siyang multiplayer, no one lives forever.
Yan, oo nga. Co-op, Nolf. No
Yeah.
one lives forever.
Para nga siyang ganun. Again, yung may pagka-retro yung spy, ano niya eh. President.
Oo nga.
70s.
Yeah.
Ba't naging uso yung ganun na style, no?
Oo nga.
Tumatanda na tayo eh. Umabot na tayo sa 2000.
Oo nga. What happened to No One Lives Forever? Bakit wala na yun?
Wala na.
Akala ko pa naman magla-last yung IP na yun.
Wala na. Sino ba nag-publish nun?
Was it Monolith or something?
According... Okay, sige, let's move on naman to yan, Guerrilla Collective. Mukhang si Jed lang yung nag-contribute yan.
Yeah, like we mentioned earlier, this took a while. No? Parang 3 gabi yata eh. And I didn't really stick around to watch everything. But some of these games were notable for me for one reason or another. Ito actually, I wasn't going to mention this. Naalala ko lang bigla because of the Skater XL video that we looked at earlier. This is called Skate Story. And
Nakakatawa. I'm watching the trailer now, Jed. I'm watching the trailer now. And it reminds me of the PS2. Yung graphics niya.
I don't know why you look like a low poly Silver Surfer. Yung gano'n yun. Sobrang art presentation niya. Ang
may
scarf pa. Grabe, ano ba yan? I think ang key dito na napansin ko talaga was how it plays. At dun sa video, no, at 50 seconds onwards, they show you how the controls work.
Okay.
Medyo parang yung Skater XL siya. Instead of the analog sticks controlling your feet, the shoulder buttons control your feet.
Okay.
The L buttons control your back foot. So one moves it forward, one moves it back. The same for the right foot.
Okay.
Then if you want to jump, you have to pull on the right stick and then push up. Tapos tatalon siya. So it's a similar idea, I guess, na you're manipulating the feet and yung weight ng character mo to do tricks instead of just dialing in a button combination to do the flips and the grabs. Ang weird lang dito is, well, you look at it and it really looks weird. It's like you're going somewhere, but I don't know where. It's like you're having a bad dream. So,
Oo nga. Tapos may parang mumu pa yan nag-video sir or
oo
something.
nga, yan. Hindi ko... So, medyo
parang mumu.
Oo. I'm intrigued by the controls, pero sobrang art ng presentation niya that it's almost off-putting. What are you trying to say, no?
Yeah.
But I think I would try it just to see how it feels.
May last part, James, if you haven't seen the trailer. Yung last part, there are all of these hooded figures looking at the player with spotlights. Ang labo. Parang...
Yeah, no. Ano yun? What's that about?
Yung isa umiwas pa, umatras pa siya.
Ayoko na.
Labo.
Horror to horror.
Skate Story!
Slenderman skateboard.
Sige.
Yan, Slenderman skateboard.
Yeah. Yan ang high pitch.
Ayoko na. A couple more games. Both of these games are parang 2.5D side-scrollers.
Mm-hmm.
So, pareho napili ko lang, not just for yung the art, how nice it looks, but the unique setting that they have in both games. The first one is Edo no Yami. So, para kang ninja samurai, like it's an action game na, again, ano siya eh, it's a cyberpunk samurai deal.
Oh, yeah.
Para siyang Neo Tokyo side-scroller kind of a thing with robots and robot ninjas. Interesting lang. Yung ano niya, the way it presents the action. And the graphics, parang masaya laruin.
Mukhang maganda nga yung combat. Very, very stylish.
Yan, may robot.
May robot dinosaur.
Nilook up ko pa, ano ba yung Edo no Yami? Parang Darkness of Edo.
Ganun ba? Kala ko pagkain.
Sarap yun ah. Okay, and then the last one that I have from Guerrilla Collective is a game called Raji. Ito naman,
Okay.
I think this has been around for a while kasi the video I'm showing you guys is from last year pa. Pero yun ngayon ko nakita yung trailer. This one is Indian themed. So, parang siyang Prince of Persia, pero mas parang mas na-dip sila into that mythology well, it's India instead of Arabian for one thing. Pero saka yung like the way they designed the backgrounds, yung mga patterns and the features.
Ang ganda rin, ang ganda.
Yeah, galing, no? Yung gameplay din niya, medyo Prince of Persia platforming, tapos you have si Vishnu na sobrang laki na ang daming arms.
2.5D pero may depth pa rin siya. Like, there's some sections where you have to go up or down.
Yeah, you move in and out, no?
Yeah, move in and out. Tama.
Yeah, this one looks cool. Saka may combat din siya. I'm not sure how well it's gonna do for combat. Pero I like the look of the game and how they're presenting it.
Tapos yung ending niya, biglang may Bollywood dance number.
Oh my God!
Ako! Racist.
That would be...
Bawal yan. Stereotype.
Is it offensive to ask for a dance number?
Hindi ko alam, pare. Hindi ko nagagalawin yan.
Ayun!
Okay, interesting. Madami pa ng cool games sa Guerrilla Collect. I should take the time.
Yeah, it's all indies. Pero there's some good ideas there.
Yun yung yun yung The Mix yung founder of that show, which happens in E3 nga.
Specifically for indies to show their games in a venue very close to.
Okay.
They made this thing very
Okay.
Mas maganda nga na ganyan
Yeah.
Mas maganda yung ganito, yung format.
Yung going to the next pa na, EA Play, yung nag-host ng EA Play, napanood mo?
Hindi.
The same guy who hosted sa Guerrilla, sa Guerrilla Collective.
Yung the guy with the beard?
Oh.
Oo. Mas sorry.
Mas cringy lang siya sa EA.
Oo he has hosted the EA E3 show before.
Siya ba?
And medyo cringy rin siya nun
Yun, ewan ko ba, sa Guerrilla Collective, okay rin siya. Pero sa EA Play, very cringy.
Baka problema ng director yan.
Oo.
Pagkaroon din sa fake Tina Fey na.
Tama. The fake Tina Fey.
Sa EA Play din siya, diba?
Sorry na lang sa kanya. We forgot her name.
Fake Tina Fey.
Cringy nga.
I think it was 2018.
2018 siguro, yeah. Sobrang try-hard, nakakilabot.
Wow.
Oh.
May nag-interview sa Anthem. Yung sa BioWare.
Oo, tama.
Wait, so yung host sa EA Play. Okay. Sorry, get.
Same host.
Okay.
Pero yun, he was more natural sounding collective.
At least ang lumaki yung kita niya during this situation. So
Oo naman, kung kaya niya sa Guerrilla Collective, I wouldn't say na he is to blame for any cringe-inducing moments during the EA Play show.
Pero yun, EA Play, what I noticed, all of their titles, it has to be crossplay, which is a good thing. Wow! Lahat yan, they all, right off the bat, they will say, yan, day one, it's going to be crossplay.
So, multi-platform na lahat ng games nila ngayon.
Oo.
Crossplay, wow!
dapat ganun.
Oo nga eh. Nag-start yan late last year, no?
Oo.
Buti na lang.
Ngayon lang yata siya nabigyan ng focus na, hey, everything is crossplay. I've never heard that before.
Yun ang theme of this generation. Cross. Pero yun nga, Rocket, one of the games that caught my attention. unfortunately, dalawa lang nilista ko. One of them is Rocket Arena.
What is this?
Rocket Arena is basically...
PvP Dauntless.
Hindi, ano yan? Yung Rocket, yung sa Quake Rocket Arena.
Parang Rocket Arena.
Parang ganun lang, pero with Fortnite style.
Parang Overwatch.
No, yun.
Ayun din,
Oh, I see. So, but it's at least the same. Rocket launchers.
Oh, rocket launchers. Rocket jump and whatever. Pero all of the weapons are rocket launchers.
Pero hero shooter din siya. Yeah, powers.
Pero mukhang PvP centered to eh.
Yun. I think it's
Arena.
5v5 na game. Or
Okay,
3 versus 3 pala.
3v3.
3v3. Parang 3-on-3 sa basketball.
Yeah.
Tama.
That's fun.
Free to play rin. It's crossplay.
Nako, 3 players per side. Nako.
Yun. Tamang-tama. Sabi pa nga ng guy, it's meant to be played with friends.
Yun.
At sana friends tayo. Tatlo.
Nice.
Friends.
At laruin natin.
Binenta pa talaga eh.
Bakit ito? It's the same aesthetic like the Fortnite rip-off thing. Pero somehow, mas distinct yung designs niya.
Oo.
Characters.
Actually.
Yung mga silhouette siguro nila.
Oo, they have different silhouettes. You have the big pirate guy, tapos may payat na babae. Yeah, this is nice.
Tsaka yung mga baril, may character din yung baril nila.
Oo nga. Hindi siya gano'n ka-generic. Cool.
Yun. Rocket Arena.
Ayun.
Then
lastly, but not least.
Not least, no? Star Wars Squadrons.
Oo.
Nagalit pa ako sa di ba they had a separate day for showing the trailer?
Oo.
Nagalit ako din. May like few days before the EA play, they showed the trailer and it's fucking nothing.
Tapos nagpahintay pa sila.
Buti nila they showed gameplay naman. Yun, basically, it's a 5v5 Star Wars space game, no? Depending on your faction, Rebel Alliance or the Imperial.
The Imperial Remnant. Yan. Kasi after Return of the Jedi
Yan naman designation nila, the Imperial Remnant.
Ganun ba?
Diba yung Remains of the Empire since namatay na nga si Palpatine?
So this is post ano ba? Hindi ko na masyadong napahinggan eh.
Post episode 6.
Pero they're still using sa bagay, it's the same era pa rin. The TIE Fighters. TIE Advance.
May dialogue nakaka-destroy lang daw ng second Death Star.
Okay. So Mandalorian timeline pala to.
Tama.
Yes.
And then sa Rebels you have the X-Wing, A-Wing, Y-Wing.
And the U-Wing.
U-Wing, whatever that is. Ano ba yung U-Wing?
Sa Solo daw yan eh. I never saw it.
Ganun ba? U-Wing.
Ginagoogle ko tuloy.
U-Wing and the TIE Reaper.
So, para siyang A-Wing na may mahabang boom sa harap.
Oo nga. Kinabitan lang ng mahabang.
Pero, ayun, knowing, this game being published by EA, sana magandang initial release. Alam naman natin na these AAA publishers have been, trying to push out games that are half-baked tapos it takes a year for it to be fixed.
Yep.
Oo nga eh. Yung content niya, sana substantial enough. They're trying to look good by saying there are no microtransactions.
Yan.
Supporting VR and HOTAS.
Actually, tama.
Joystick.
Na-excite ako na may HOTAS support.
Oo.
Bira lang yun.
And, surprisingly, it's first person only daw.
Wow. Wow, talaga?
Oo.
Ooh.
So, cockpit view lang for everyone. It's just surprising. Pero wow. That got my interest.
Uy, baka this is the reason why I'd buy a VR set.
A flight stick. VR.
Saka the flight stick.
Paparico, big time. Bilang mo na rin ako ng isa. Pero oo nga, I'm hoping magandang execution. It being Star Wars. At saka maganda rin yung mga game modes. It sounds promising. I mean, you have the standard dogfight, and then you have the objective-based na sisiraan yung capital ships or destroyers.
And that's nice, no? Yung Star Destroyer, you take it down. Parang Rebel Assault.
Sisirain mo muna yung water towers.
Yung mga bilog sa taas.
Water towers.
Kasi diba, yung parang water towers, diba?
Yung water towers sa association.
Shield generator, diba?
Shield generator pala yun. Nice.
Kailangan sirain mo.
Yun ang labo eh. I mean, baka, I don't know, maybe they explain it in World, pero ba't sa labas yung shield generator?
Oo nga.
Dapat nasa loob.
Diba?
Design mo nga. Parang yung yung Death Star, bakit may spot siya?
Bakit may kanal?
Hindi, diba nga in-explain sa Rogue One, yung designer, sabi niya, nilagay ko ng sadya.
Pero ba't hindi mga botans ang pinakita?
Oo nga.
Pampag-guilty lang yun.
Dapat, sinasabi nila, ayusin mo tong attack kasi many botans died for this. So, mag-guilt trip sila.
Think of the botans kahit wala naman talaga.
Yan ang nerd talk, no? Sobrang Star Wars na. Okay lang, better than Star Trek.
Gusto mo Star Trek na? Okay, fine.
Kailangan natin ng magandang Star Trek game para tapatan to.
Oo nga. Actually.
Although, ayun, talking about Star Trek, sabi ko nga kay Jet, ang dami ko rin for some reason sa Star Trek.
Oo nga, at parang kahapon we were talking about the Prime Directive, tapos alam naman ni James.
Oo nga.
Alam. Galit ka sa Star Trek, alam mo kung yung Prime Directive.
Kasi ikaw, pinag-uusapan mo parati. Na-observe ko lahat. So, buti nga naikinig ako sa'yo, pare.
Na-enlighten mo pala.
Siya na, Prime Directive na ba yan? O General Order 1?
Grabe.
General Order 1, grabe. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yes.
But Star Wars is a much closer IP to my heart. So I'm really excited about Star Wars Squadrons.
Gusto talaga yung, I mean, I'm excited for Squadrons also because I really like the old TIE Fighter and X-Wing, TIE Fighter game more than the X-Wing. But yeah, gusto yung TIE Fighter dati.
Yeah, ganda.
It's bringing back all those X-Wing and TIE Fighter
memories.
Oo nga. I think I don't know kung nasa dialogue lang na may parang power management pa.
Nakita ko. Yung tatlong bars, yung shields, yung engine, saka yung weapons.
So they even took that and put it in the game.
Actually, the guy who was presenting, I don't know, is it the director or one of the artists? I forget. Pero, yun nga, parang bringing up din niya yung X-Wing, yung old X-Wing game. Tapos yung bata daw siya, sketch pa daw. Drawing daw niya yung
yes.
X-Wing art. Pinakita pa yung X-Wing art.
Wow, natago pa niya. Wow.
Natago daw ng nanay niya. Kung ano yung nakikita natin dati, yung first-person perspective.
Kaya pala, they got it so closely eh. It's not exactly the same, pero functionality goes no.
They carried over.
Mas malinis yung cockpit niya. But I guess that's for the sake of functionality.
Yeah, I should mention the way they designed these cockpits, ang galing. Ano sila eh? 3D objects talaga in the world, but useful sila. You have the radar and all these displays.
Sana nga they also HOTAS support, may HOTAS support to, di ba?
Yes.
Ayun, so lalo nang magiging useful yung cockpits kasi theoretically you can just keep your hands on the controls, di ba? The whole time you play.
Dapat. Especially if you have a lot of buttons on your joystick and your throttle. They even got the may horizontal na meter that shows you how much laser you can still shoot.
Meron.
Meron eh. Tapos naubos din siya eh. Ang galing eh.
Tapos nag-recharge na lang siya.
Oo.
Tapos yan, set your powers to your weapons para mas mabilis mag-recharge.
Tama.
Ito nga, may power management nga. I'm looking at the screenshot of the cockpit. Meron.
Cool. Yan. Pag hinahabol ka, lagay mo lahat sa likod.
Yan. So yeah, Star Wars Squadron's coming out, October of this year, no?
Is it this year? Wow.
Oo, this year. October.
Ang bilis ah.
Sana maganda.
Sana nga. I mean, it might be the rare game that I buy on day one.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow.
Oo,
Sige.
sana maganda treatment nila of this game.
Oo nga.
It turns out well. Sa support naman nila dapat to.
Oo nga.
Kung maganda, Rico, I will hold you to that.
Sige. Nako.
October. Ano ba ngayon? June pa lang ngayon.
Oo.
Konting hintay na lang.
Naloko na.
Okay, sige. So, are there any other you guys want to talk about pa? Did you miss anything?
Oh, I wanted to bring up one more game na hindi ko alam kung concurrent with EA, but kakalabas lang ng gameplay video niya. It's Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
So yeah, a friend just linked this video to me last night. Hindi ko lang nakita yung link naman for that. It's 1 hour of gameplay for Baldur's Gate. Naglalaro yung the CEO of Larian.
Si Fanboy.
Si Pare. Yeah, diba? He was a fan of Baldur's Gate eh.
Oh.
They just showed some gameplay. Very interesting. May mga nagreklamo nga na it's like it's basically Divinity Original Sin na Dungeons and Dragons. But I think it went further than that just because of the setting, for one thing. Sobrang Dungeons and Dragons niya. You go to the Underdark and you have these creatures, yung mga Githyanki, yung mga parang alien races na sa D&D lang nag-i-exist. And I think the combat is notable. Kasi it's turn-based eh. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 have both been real-time with pause. This one is turn-based, again, like Divinity. But for the first time, I'm seeing things you can do in a turn-based setting that I haven't seen in any RPG before. Like, it's very vertical. So, yung first laban siya mga goblins eh. And the goblins start on the rooftops. Tapos pinapana sila dun sa street. And you have different movement options. Like, you can climb a ladder to take them out. You can go up there and knock them off the roof.
So mas versatile siya.
Oh, you have so many things you can do. And there was this one encounter na nasa loob sila ng cave na there were like bridges made of webs.
Okay.
Na para ma-knock off niya yung mga tao standing on the web. Tinira niya ng fireball, tapos nasunog yung web. Tapos nahulog sila. Stuff like that, no? Very cool eh. And there was one more incident where the player character was on a higher level.
Okay.
May kalaban sa baba. And he had that character jump off and land on the bad guy.
So, in Assassin's Creed niya?
Oo, in Assassin's Creed niya. There was like a skill check for that. May jump athletics check. I don't know. Tapos boom, bumagsak siya. So, ang daming mobility options. I thought that was interesting.
Sige.
Hindi na siya just on one plane. You can, depending on the level, no? Multiple planes na.
Actually, I need to play Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2. I never got around to playing those two.
Nako, yan. Mas matindi pa sa Persona yan.
Nako.
So you have 300 hours?
Seriously?
Hindi ko kaya.
So sobrang vertical nga niya. There's a feather fall spell na pwede mo lang i-prepare sa reaction. Like if you get knocked off.
Walang fall damage.
Ikakast niya yung feather fall. Walang fall damage.
Wow, sige.
Again, another 100 hours of your life. Tapos,
is this an EA game?
I don't know eh.
Kasi, di ba, or hindi naman
Parang hindi kasi EA has Dragon Age.
Parang self-published.
Oh,
Self-published.
It's connected eh. Baka nagsabay lang sila. Kasi kakalabas lang nitong video na to eh.
Okay. So, sumabay.
Yeah. I guess one last notable thing I noticed dito sa Baldur's Gate was the dialogue. Para siyang Mass Effect na may over the shoulder, tapos may dialogue options. Pero ang galing ng nung performance capture for every line. Parang I don't know if they did it for all the dialogue, na yung movements nila, facial expressions, even yung gestures nila, laging fit dun sa dialogue. It's not like Mass Effect na it's just a mouth opening.
Andromeda.
Galing.
Ayan, Andromeda. Ano pa? Unintentional pa, diba? So this time, parang full performance capture siya.
Grabe. So, wait. Magkano kaya to? Mukhang AAA budget?
Oo, mukhang nagka-budget sila. Dati Divinity, well, it wasn't like a cheap-looking game, pero kita mo naman na they were working on a relatively indie budget. Ito, wow, this is something else. May pera ng D&D.
May pera yung D&D. Si Wizards.
Yeah, Wizards of the Coast.
Oh, Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah. Speaking of Wizards of the Coast, di nila pinakita yung Magic game nila.
Ay, may minor... Sorry, go on.
There was a Magic game. Well, based on Magic the Gathering, pero ARPG style.
What?
Meron they announced it like one of the games. I think it was the video game artists na announced.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Pero yun, walang follow-up.
Okay. Huh.
Ayun, nabanggit lang.
Yeah, if you're a fan of the Magic the Gathering lore, which I know nothing about.
Okay, sige. So, eto, discussing all these live streams or virtual shows, anong naging thoughts nyo guys? Do you prefer it or do you still miss the in-person events?
Well, I never attended the in-person events and I didn't watch the streaming events yet. So, take what I say with a grain of salt. Pero parang feeling ko mas convenient pa rin yung streaming events kasi I can just go watch it later on eh. Saka mas appealing din siya for the publishers kasi they have more control over how it's presented, feeling ko. Or how, kasi this will be the first time their games will be perceived. So, makakontrol nila na mas maayos kasi pre-recorded naman lahat, di ba? Or pre-practiced.
Oh. I think as a fan, wala naman ako na-miss from this transition. Na from live events to basically Nintendo Directs. Wala I don't really miss anything Kung meron man, it's like, what kind of cringe is Just Dance going to do?
Saka si Trials Guy.
Si Trials Guy, that is the first thing that comes into mind.
Sino si Trials Guy?
We need a video of that. Sige.
Okay.
Ito ba yung naka-VR?
Hindi, it's this guy, ano ba siya? Like, yung founder ng studio.
Parang gano'n
yung, alam mo yung Trials na game?
Oo, yung nakamotor ka.
Yun. So, yung parang thing niya is crash into things siya.
Okay.
He goes on stage. So, sa event, last year, 2 years ago.
Parang 2 years ago na yan.
Parang nag-set up sila ng mga TV.
Okay.
Tapos, lumabas siya, like a motorcycle. Tapos yun, nag-crash into the TVs lang siya.
Tapos
nag-announce, we have a new Trials game. I guess yun. Pero, come to think of it, buti na rin, wala na rin yung mga fluff na ganyan. Diretso na about the games.
Oo nga. Fluff.
Kailangan rin panoorin. Nakakatawa kasi parang sinadya niyang madapa
Oo nga. Parang, kung hindi siya mukhang sadya, mas okay siya
Ayun. If I miss anything, yung mga ridiculous stunts na ganyan.
Pero Ubisoft, wala silang show, Wala silang streaming shows.
No?
Kasi I think all their games,
Oo, wala lang silang show.
Ay, guys, I think one thing I'll miss from the live events, naalala niyo yung, I think sa E3 din siya eh. There was this guy giving a presentation about his game. Tapos yung teammate niya was standing behind him. Tapos he was just looking at him na parang he's burning holes in the back of his head with his eyes.
What?
Teka, hanapin ko. Oo.
Oo, hindi kaya alam yun.
Yan. Mga awkward presenters.
Oo, as in, E3 Konami ba yun? Ito yung Konami E3 2010. Yan yung one of my favorite live events ever. Kasi sobrang punong-puno siya ng cringe. Saka awkwardness.
I know this guy.
Oo, ano naman to.
Lagi ko nakikita sa mga meme pala.
Oo. Yeah, yung mga highlights yan. Grabe. Panoorin nyo guys after this.
Pinapakita niya.
Buong Konami lineup for 2010.
Pucha, may mga wrestler pa.
Ito. Punta kayo sa 810. Go to 810 to see what I'm talking about.
So, malapit na.
Nakatingin lang.
Yeah, kasi wala na rin, no?
Ang awkward talaga.
So, just go straight to the games, show what it's all about. That's it. Wala nang ganyan.
Yeah, but yeah. As in, but look what you miss.
Ay, nako, tungkos dyan.
Grabe, nakatingin lang siya sa likod. Na galit na galit pa yung itsura niya eh.
Yan. Pero me for one. Again, ako, mas gusto ko, yan, itong format na lang.
Mas gusto ko talaga.
Ang hindi ko na lang nagustuhan is like, itong like, late ko na nalaman na may future game show, may guerrilla collective pala. Parang medyo nakulangan sa marketing on the show.
I wasn't aware of all of these.
Yeah.
Sobrang late na lang. Oy, ito yung susunod. Oh, what? This thing exists?
Even tong EA Play, parang nagulat. Ay, may EA Play pala.
Oo nga, I didn't know na may EA pala.
Sana they even mentioned it on their Star Wars reveal na, uy, parang watch gameplay footage on EA Play or something.
Oo nga,
actually.
Na-leak daw yung Star Wars, di ba?
Kuno.
They could have taken advantage of that.
Pero yun. Sana, baka ano lang, yan, first time blunders. So baka next year.
Baka they weren't prepared to get the word out.
Pero ang labo, I mean,
I don't miss anything. Yeah, the cringe stuff. Pero nothing really when it comes to information.
Tsaka they were able to pull it off really relatively well. I mean, this is the first time that a new console is being announced on a live stream.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh.
It went okay naman. Wala na tayong presyo, pero yun.
$700.
40,000 pesos kung aabot na yun dito.
Sige. 700 pesos.
Pag bumagsak na yung dollar. Huwag ka lang mag-chicken joy.
Oo.
Ang dalawang beses. Okay, so I guess, safe to say, we want these kinds of shows to, this style, not streaming, continue for next year.
Yes, agreed.
Sana, baka na magiging trend to because yun I think we talked about with the last episode. Yan, the likes of Sony pulling out from E3 and opting out to do a virtual show. It's evident na ito na yung magiging
Kasi it's better for the gamer.
Yeah, it really is. parang na-apply lang yung show.
Hindi naman sila, yan, sanay mag-present in a large audience. At least they don't have to go through the torture of
Oo nga.
Oo nga. They can just
so
take
many
awkward executives, yung mga awkward executives.
Yeah. So, ilagay na lang nila yung mga sanay. Like ito sa mga videos.
Sanay. Like ito sa mga videos, buti wala naman naging awkward presenters.
Meron siguro,
Kung meron siguro ilang take bago nila nakuha na maganda. So at least they have that opportunity. Ayun.
So that's it, no?
So that's it, no? For our show next year.
May isa pa raw na
Again,
may isa
another-
pa raw na show.
Na
Devolver Digital.
Okay. Hindi pa
Naku,
tapos.
wag na sila. Pwede ba?
Mid-July. Habol daw
Totoo?
sila.
Mid-July pa?
oo.
Kapal ang mukha. Wag na. Last year, pangit ng show nila. Grabe. Sobrang
Walang
weird.
games. Parang 10% games.
Seryoso?
Oo nga.
90% kagaguhan.
Para siyang para siyang indie movie na
Overly
ewan.
violent. Overly...
Gusto nyo ng,
Oh.
gusto nyo ng indie movie na ewan? Search nyo guys, Velocipastor. As in Pastor, pero Velociraptor. So, Velocipastor.
I love
Ay.
it. Sige, ito type ko ngayon. Ayun.
Sige, let's end the show na for Velociraptor.
Pastor.
Ay, Velocipastor pala. Sorry.
Sige.
Let's end our show there. Tama na.
Thanks guys.
Sige. Yeah, thanks guys for listening. Yan. Ano ba sabihin ko? Yeah, catch us on our socials, which is basically Facebook. Facebook.com/Tanders. Tander Chats pala.
Nalimutan na yung branding.
Napagod na ako. Okay na. Nakalimutan ko na. Ayan, sige. So, that's it for the episodes and thank you for listening.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.